Hello everybody, this is Carlos49. I've had a lot of requests for information on the juice box. Well, I'm going to try to explain what I can today for you. And first of all, the homemade atomizer. The homemade atomizer, I have units, not necessarily the juice box, but I have units with the same type of atomizer. And I've had those units running now for over 5 months and still going strong. No complaints on it. So that's the first thing. The second thing, this is just a Radio Shack box, project box, 4 inches tall, 2 inches across, and 1 inch deep. So this box will still fit. I don't have a shirt pocket, but it still fits in your shirt pocket without any problem. It doesn't stick out. The only thing that might stick out a little bit is the mouthpiece. Okay. The switch is right on top, so there's going to be no accidental discharge of the switch. And the pump is on the side, so it will not hurt if it gets caught on anything. Okay, it won't pump. The only way to do it is, to push it in, and it's got a pretty good bit of resistance, so it's not that easy to push in. Next step, the cap. Traditionally, the cap came with 4 screws to hold it in place. Now, that's a pain in you know what. So, I changed it around. I cut on the box, when I make the unit, there's only 2 opposing screw holes that I can use. Okay, so what I did is I cut the screws down, put them in as far as they would go, and on the cap, on those same corners, I put magnets. So it will click right in place. It will not fall out. Actually, it takes a little bit of effort to get it off. So it's on there good. It's not going to fall off on you. It's very secure in there. Okay. Next thing is the changing or filling of the bottle. Very simple. I made this as simple as possible. You take and grab, there's a little rubber piece that connects the brass to the mouthpiece. You grab a hold of that, and I'll turn it sideways here so you can see it, and you twist. Bottle comes right out. You grab a hold of the top of the bottle, unscrew it, fill it up, screw it back in, make sure it's good and tight, and twist it back down. And oops, the pump's in the way. Twist it back down. Okay. Now this pump lever is just bare right now. I haven't had a chance to coat it. What that does is that gets a coating of plastic coat like you use for your tool handles, and that's all it is. It's all brass, so it's not going to rust on you or anything. Okay. When you do pump it, okay, let me put the cap back on because it tends to want, well, you don't have to. I'll show you here. I'll just hold the bottle. When you pump it, you want to give it basically just a quarter pump. You don't have to go in far at all, especially when the bottle's full. As the bottle goes down, you will probably have to pump a little bit more, a little harder, but just one pump. You don't have to sit there and pump and pump and pump. Just it's really pretty simple. The switch is a micro switch, is all it is, and I made a little plastic button so it would stick through the casing. You can probably hear it. So it does have a little click to it. Okay. The vape on this thing is outstanding. I'm just using 3.7 volts because I'll tell you at 3.7 volts it vapes like a 6 volt. And I'm not making this up. Hopefully some of the people that have these boxes will do reviews on it for me. I have one review going to Spiky over at Vapors Forum, and there is a review on New Vapor, a written review by Sasux. Let me show you how it vapes. Actually, let me sit back a little bit so you people don't think I'm a foot away from the camera blowing smoke right into it. It's an outstanding amount of vapor, outstanding flavor. The one thing I have noticed about this is if you want to try a new flavor, it's really very simple. Give the mouthpiece a little small twist so it breaks loose and pull it right out. Okay, I have some menthol here. I use RY4 in this, by the way. I have a bottle of menthol here. And let me put about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops in there. Okay, get the mouthpiece, slide it back in place. You still taste a little bit of the RY4, but it only takes like maybe 2 or 3 draws, and you can actually I taste a little bit of menthol, but you can taste the full flavor of whatever you want to drip in there. Outstanding. Like I said, at 3.7 volts, battery lasts a heck of a lot longer. The little 3-volt batteries, they're good, but they just don't last long for me. I'm a heavy vapor, and they might last me maybe 2 hours. 11 and 18650 will last me close to half a day. So that's just to give you an idea. Um, if there's any other questions, please feel free to contact me, and I'll answer them as best as I can. The other thing, the Addy, I have not found that you have to do any kind of maintenance to it. No cleaning, no nothing. Because with the pump, the liquid is always washing over the coils, and it's actually cleans the coils with the same e-liquid. And I've never gotten a nasty taste toward the end of the bottle because of it cleaning. Okay, I've never had a burnt taste, or the flavor of whatever juice I'm using does not change. So I hope this explains a lot to you. And like I said, if there's any questions, don't be afraid to ask. This is Carlos, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.